Good morning, good afternoon and good evening my crazies. My name's Angela and I'm the Crazy Poppy Lady, and I'd like to welcome you all back to this year's 12 Days of Christmas. So before we get started, if you could do me a big fat favour, if you could hit the like, that's that thumbs up, the bell, and make sure you click all. You will be notified of all of the crazy videos that I have up for offer this next coming few weeks and of course into next year. Right, so let's tell you a little bit about the 12 Days of Christmas. On my 12 Days of Christmas series, I like to show you patterns that I've created, patterns from other creators that I've had a go at and I've tested, so I can tell you whether they are fun or something to run from. And we have a look at some other little bits and pieces that may or may not be Christmas related. We will just have to wait and see what I can come up with. Right, so now let's go and head over to today's episode. I'll see you there shortly. Right, so now we are on to day number 3. What have I got for you for today? Oh, I know, this a cheeky thing here. Now this, how cute is it? It is a Christmas pudding, of course. It's a crochet Christmas pudding. Now it's not to hang on your tree. No, it is a one better than that. It's to be used for chocolate orange covers. How sweet. Now, I found this pattern for free online. Now, I will be putting a link in the description box down below. Now, I have an issue with it. When I open it on my computer, I'm asked to sign in to craftworld.com, whereas when I open it on my tablet, I can go straight through to the pattern without having to sign on. So it may depend on what device you are using as to whether you would need to sign up or not. But at the end of the day, it is a free pattern. I cannot tell you any information about Craft World, as in whether they are safe, not safe, sorry, as in whether they charge you a fee or anything like that for signing up. All I can do is show you the cute pattern. Now, this pattern was created, hold on, by Zoe Poach. Right, so this pattern here has also been published in, I've got to find it again, Crochet Now, and that was the edition the 25th of August 2021. So this is why it's going to be a little tough for you to find the pattern for free elsewhere, because of course once it's published, the original pattern designers have to tweak it a bit so that they can actually put it out, right? But I did get slightly carried away with these guys. I didn't just make the one, no. I didn't just make 2, no. I didn't make 3, oh I did. Made 4. I actually in total made 6. 2 of them have disappeared. I've put them somewhere safe. Now, what I do suggest with this pattern is that you buy your chocolate orange and take it out the packet first. because my chocolate oranges are too small for this. Now, I was using a normal standard DK yarn. I was actually using my Signet Pato Everyday DK, okay, and that is the yarn of choice for me at the moment because it's nice and reasonably priced. If you want to have a nose, the link is in the description box for a company called The Secret Yarn Stash, and she's got it priced in at the moment for £1.20 for 100 grams. But what I would do suggest is if you are from further afield and you're not in the UK, then firing off an email. She will tell you how much it will cost for postage, because the postage might actually outweigh any savings that you would have, especially like if you're in America and Australia. It's clearly not going to be worth you doing it. But let's get back to this cheeky pattern. Now, the 6 that I made took me 2 evenings to make. So one evening I knocked out all of the pudding bases, and then during the day I knocked out the rest of the bits and then sewed it up in the evening. It was a really quick-ish and simple to do, and I'm very surprised with how they did these as well, because these are not French knots, these are actually little crocheted beads. So I loved the way that these were formed, so I may end up using that idea for something else at a later point. And as you can see, I made 6 and they were super nice, super speedy, and for once I can give my dad a Christmas pudding that I can't nick at the Christmas table. And if I do, he's still got his pudding, he just won't have the chocolate bit inside. But yeah, these, as I said, are really cute, are really lovely. So the pattern link will be up here and also in the description box down below. I hope you enjoyed having a look at this little item. You never know, you might want to make one yourself. Now, this pattern has also been tied in with a charity event over here in the UK. It's called the Christmas Pudding Charity Appeal, where they're asking you to use up your stash this Christmas and help support the Together Trust charity hamper appeal to help families and young people living below the poverty line. They are leading a Northwest charity, and they're calling on the public to support its Christmas appeal to distribute food to families and young people living below the poverty line this Christmas. I'm being cheeky, I'm reading this information off my tablet. It says, since 1870, the Together Trust has been providing life-changing care, support and educational services in the northwest of England. Right, I'm going to place the mission statement down the side here. Okay, I've tried reading it out 4 or 5 times now and I just can't do it, so I will take the bits that I can read and tell you it now. So the charity work with people with disabilities, autism or complex needs and care experience people, facilities in society. So basically they're the ones that help finance different care situations or programs for people with the disabilities here in the UK. So that the people can become valued within their own communities. The Together Trust help thousands of people each year, offering care, support and educational services for children, young people and adults with disabilities, mental health needs, complex health needs and autism, along with providing a life-changing care for looked after children and care leavers. This year, of course, it's going to be challenging because of everything going on and the fact that more children and young adults are now classed as below the poverty line. So what they're asking here is if people can make these, and I'm just looking. So the Together Trust and the publisher of this pattern have teamed up to ask everybody who crochets, knits and sews Christmas puddings to donate to the Together Trust to give an extra gift this Christmas to those who need it and to help with fundraising for the charity. The Christmas puddings can be sent to the address that I will be putting in the description box down below. Okay, hopefully you'll be able to knock out a couple and maybe keep one for yourself and send maybe 2 to the charity. It would be really lovely if you could help them out this year. So again, here is what the pattern looks like. Okay, this is made with a DK yarn and a 4mm hook. Due to the fact that the chocolate oranges have now been downsized, I would go for a 3.5mm hook if you're planning to make another one, or pop to the shop and grab one so that you've got it there for measurement purposes. It's got to be easier way in there. Not only that, when you're finished you could eat it. Little disclaimer, I didn't read all of this until it came to editing. It turns out that they were asking for the items by the 19th of November this year, so of course we've missed the deadline for that. But if you do intend to help the charity out, I'm sure they would be really grateful for either a food, or if you're in the UK up north, a food donation or a cash donation. I will again put any links I can in the description box down below, so hopefully then you'll be able to help the charity out financially in one way or another if you can. If not, don't worry, make a couple of puddings, hold on to them, and hopefully they'll want them next year. Right, that is it for me for today, so I hope you enjoyed looking at the item that I showed you. Right, I'm going to head off now. I will see you all really soon, so if you can, please stay in and definitely stay safe. Ta-ra for now, everybody. Time for a cheeky refill. There we go, darlings. Have a lovely Christmas. Ta-ra for now.